We going up, I know who with me. Okay, you see that we busy. New NFT, it costs a milli. Ultraman in the city, battling Ito, made that boy dizzy. Can you not copy your raps? You looking silly like Milli Vanilli. Ride with the top down, VeVe City. Locked down in the Metaverse, it's a frigid. Provide for the family, I got plenty. Ultraman on ancient Greece, I'm a demi. Gotta take care of your kids, gotta take care of the little ones. If we got a bigger the crib, I'ma come through with the big ones. NFT money legit, yeah, it keep on going up. Family friends on my list, they made me the man who I is. I'm too ultra, man. I'm so ultra, man. Yes, I'm ultra, man. I'm too ultra, man.
What's up, my homies and fellow NFT collectors? Happy Tuesday. I was going to say Monday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Marvel comic drop day. We got New Mutants #1. We got Mark Gordon first in the chat once again. What's up, everybody? What's up, Richie Rich? Hope y'all are pumped for this drop. What's up, Alejandro? We got Darklink in the chat. We got Huang Vu and Pooski. Pooski's been stacking some Christmas stuff. That's actually a pretty good idea. Even in any type of collectibles, especially when you're flipping stuff on eBay, you always pick up the Christmas stuff in the summer and then flip it when the Christmas is approaching. Yeah, you guys are right. I did forget to change my title on this, but I fixed it thanks to you guys letting me know. And as BE was mentioning, we usually do our members only stream on the first day, the first drop of the week. But since today's Tuesday, but since we got VeVe trivia today, right after this stream, we'll be doing the members only stream after tomorrow's drop. So today, after this stream, I'll probably end a little bit early, and then at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, an hour after the drop, we'll be going live again, me and VeVe Arcade, and we'll be doing VeVe trivia. And I've got a lot of cool prizes to give away. Let me show you what we got to give away today. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool NFTs to give out as prizes for VeVe trivia. I just got to come up with some new trivia questions. Like I said, we'll be doing that an hour after this stream. An hour after the drop. We'll start at 12 p.m. What's up, VeVe All-Star? What's up, G-Money? What's up, Bow? What's up, Dr. Strange? We got K Collections in the chat. We got Firefly Odyssey, Tony Rio, Matt Wood, Joe Rubalcaba, Flizzer's here. Let's go. All the Omi homies are here. I was wondering if anybody was going to show up for this drop. Price predictions are looking low. My predictions as well. What's up, Deb and Bill? What's up, Splint? What's up, J Money? We got Smarty. We got Adam. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Let's do our poll. See how many people are actually going for this one on the drop. My plan is to go for one box. I'm down to gamble for one today. Are you going? Are you going for this? Well, let's do how many boxes are you going to buy? How many blind boxes are you going to buy today? If you're not going to buy any, I'll put an option in for 0. 2 is another option, and then 3 or more for the crazy folks, the gamblers. What's up, Gritty? What's up, Johnny Kane? We got Matt Smith in the chat. We got K Bacon. Smartbot says skip gate, but good luck everyone going for it. I'll show you our price predictions. We'll get into those real quick. We will check out the VeVe and 3 video, so maybe that'll get some people pumped on today's drop. Price predictions, here we go. Mine are pretty low today. And I did finally sell my Eye of Agamotto this morning. I put the Eye of Agamotto number 55, I don't think they paid for it yet, up at an auction, and I also put up that serial number 43 ultra rare Cat Trooper up for auction. Both of those sold. The Cat Trooper's been paid for, but the Eye of Agamotto has not. And I do have a plan for what I want to buy with those gems. I've told my VIP guys. That's all. Let's see. Here's our first prediction for today's comic. You're going to see pretty similar predictions all around. Selwood's got 2.35, 3, 5, 22, and 55. Yager's got 2, 2, 6, 18, and 53. Grand Ants has 3, 3, 19, 45, and 70. Bender's at 2, 3.7, 5.5, 25, and 57.8. Phantasm 3, 2, 6, 20, and 55. My predictions, nope, that's not me. 2.19, this is Mr. Axel, 2.29, 6.19, 17, and 52. G Metals got about 3, 2.5, 6, 18, and 65. That's the highest I've seen for the secret rare. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to do predictions on these. Oh, here's my predictions right here. My bad, y'all. I got 299 on the common, 3.75 on the uncommon, 6.98 on the rare, 24 on the ultra rare, and 59 on the secret rare. So surprisingly, my predictions are some of the bullish ones I've seen so far. Of course, you got G Metals here with 65. Eye of Avocado, that's what it's called. That's why I can't ever remember it. Just kidding. I predict the comic will never sell out and should have only made 2,000. Secret Rare 39. Man, it's New Mutants number 1. We know New Mutants number 98 is a good one because that's the first appearance of Deadpool. I'm surprised that this is not an important comic, but if you look up the price of it in the physical world, it's not worth much. All right, let's keep going. Fire Nit's at 2, 2, 6, 21, and 55. Abdullah's at also 2, 2.67, 5.7, 14.6, and 47 on the Secret Rare. Dave's got 2, 2, 6, 16, and 60. Brian Ardilli's got 2, 2, 7, 13 and a half, and 48. La Lamone also has 48 on the Secret Rare. 2.4, 2, 5.8, and 17. Yeah, everybody's pretty much around the same prices here, as you can see. Price predictions are low. Let's see what the chat is doing if they're going for this one. We got 49% say they're going for 0 boxes today. 34% are crazy like me and going for 1. 12% are say they're going for 2. And we got 4% who are probably capping, saying they're going for 3 or more. I'll believe it when I see it. Mission says 1.25 on the common. Man, that's probably the lowest prediction out of everybody. And 42 on the Ultra Rare. What's up, Dude Cole? What's up, Golden Retriever Boy? Johnny Kane's going to gamble on one. We got Wukong Way here. I haven't seen Wukong in a while. I guess I'll come try my luck. I mean, you could get a Secret Rare. Secret Rares at least will go for like 40. That's the lowest prediction I see pretty much for those 40, and you're only paying 7 to get in. Smart Bass says, how much did I sell the Eye of Agamotto for? Only $399. I paid $554. I took a big L on it. I didn't want to hold it forever. I got other stuff I want to buy, and there's something in particular I want to buy right away. That's why I did it. I still, of course, I was happy that I was able to pick up my Paris, I guess they're called Paris Disney posters. Got that whole set, and I'm gonna start stacking those T-Rexes. I'm not even gonna be shy about it. I'll let y'all know. Any of them going under 70 gems, like for a T-Rex with only 3,200 editions. It's up to $79.99 right now, but it keeps dipping down under 70. I'm gonna stack those bad boys all day, every day. Pooski says, do you think an MCU movie? MCU movie. I was thinking of MCP for some reason. I was like, they're gonna make a movie about MCP, like the Nova movie coming out in 2024 could cause that comic to pump. She-Hulk comic kind of went higher than expected because of the TV show. I mean, it depends on how popular and how good the movie is. That's what it all depends on. If it's super popular and there starts to be a lot of word of mouth going around about it, about this is a great movie, you got to check it out, and then people start watching it and it does better than expected, then yeah, that would make the comic go up as well because you're going to have more fans. What's up? Mark Holman says there are so many other better comics they could drop besides this one. I mean, you can't always drop the good comics though, because if you have nothing but good comics on the app, then the good comics aren't worth as much, because in the physical world you got thousands and thousands and thousands of comics and you only got certain ones that are grails, whereas on the VeVe app half of them are grails. You got to have more regular comics, and there's going to be people who are going to collect certain series, like maybe somebody just loves the New Mutants and they're going to want all of the New Mutants. We'll have a New Mutants number 2. We already got number 98. We got the one with Cable, which I think is 70 something. So you got to have good and bad. Let's get the VeVe and 3 video going. Let's get pumped on this one. What's up, DJ Tico? Bro bought the Ultra Rare Rex at 69 yesterday. Good move. What's up, Dub Dollar in the house? What's up, D Bear? Dub Dollar says first Secret Rare under 40 gems today. You really think so? A lot of people seem to be thinking that. Let's see what VeVe and 3 think about it. They're usually bullish on these drops. No commercial today? Interesting. All right, let me get it set up for y'all. All right, make sure you guys are subscribed to VeVe and 3. I will link this video in the chat so that you guys can subscribe to them. And I will mute myself so you can hear it better. And I will catch y'all on the other side. Shout out to Corey and Heather from VeVe and 3, always giving us the great information on drop day.
Welcome back to VeVe and 3 with me, Corey, aka Old Rhubarb, and
me, Heather.
She's back. Can you believe it? And on the heels of New York Comic-Con and those 5 drops, we're getting our first new comic, pun intended, New Mutants number 1. And this one's landing on Tuesday, October 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific time.
And New Mutants was initially published on March 1st of 1983. When this comic was conceptualized, X-Men reigned supreme. The 80s through the 90s saw the explosion of popularity of X-Men in almost all mediums.
And much like most of the superheroes of that era, the target demographic was teenagers. And that makes sense, right? It wasn't the middle-aged Ninja Turtles.
If you think you're getting the kids, you're f***ing crazy!
Middle-aged mutant Ninja Turtles.
The X-Men, when this comic was being drafted out, were now all adults. And many of the readers who were teenagers when that comic began, they were adults now too. Essentially, Marvel's core base of fans who spread their love of those characters to their children and friends and supported that franchise with their now adult money, it was established.
But Marvel wanted to be sure to give the next generation of teenagers a mutant team to know and love. Thus, Chris Claremont, the writer who had largely established Uncanny X-Men as one of the most popular comics out there, was tasked by Jim Shooter, the then Marvel editor-in-chief, to create New Mutants, which would be one of the first X-Men spin-offs.
And this original New Mutants run would span from 1983 to 1991, and it would introduce the primary characters of the team. Cannonball, a mutant who could generate thermochemical energy and fly about using that reaction. He was eventually the co-leader of the team. Karma, from Vietnam, with the ability to possess other people's minds. This character, amongst the others, worked to add racial diversity to the team and show those unique perspectives. Mirage, a Cheyenne Native American who could create masterful mental illusions. Sunspot, from Brazil. He had superhuman strength fueled by sunlight, which he'd need to absorb like a solar panel and then unleash, kind of like Superman. And the youngest of the team, Wolfsbane, from Scotland, who could essentially become a werewolf of sorts.
And what's weird about this book is even though it's listed as a key comic, you'll notice that there's no first appearances listed in the credits, even though this is an all-new hero team. The reason for this is that this first issue of New Mutants was running behind on schedule. Thus, Tim Shooter decided this first issue should be reworked into a graphic novel, so it could be tossed into Marvel Graphic Novel number 4, in an attempt to meet their print deadlines. Because of this, the first appearances for many of these characters belong to that book.
Despite that, in terms of value, New Mutants number 1, the comic we're looking at today, still has a superior value, even though it has 4 times the amount slabbed in circulation. And as you can see from Go Collect at 9.9, which is an exceptionally rare grade to achieve, this comic is around $950. But the more common grade of 9.8 has these going for $100 or so.
Outside of the comic book world, we saw a New Mutants release back in 2020, coming from Fox. So this movie is outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe canonical storyline. And just so you're hip to the separation, 20th Century Fox pumped out 13 movies and 2 TV shows during the 20-year period that they owned Marvel IPs, following Marvel's bankruptcy in 1996.
And New Mutants and Dark Phoenix rounded out the Fox sort of contribution to X-Men, and neither of those movies were very critically or financially successful, which left a lot of people feeling kind of disappointed with the X-Men run coming from Fox. But seeing how Disney acquired both Marvel and 20th Century Fox, this reunited Marvel with their IPs. But the MCU has a lot of groundwork to cover to reestablish their unique take on mutants. And that sort of brings us to current events. Deadpool 3, how does that play into this? Deadpool 3 has been confirmed to include Hugh Jackman reprising his role as Wolverine, and that will work as a bridge between Fox's take on X-Men and the MCU's ongoing effort to establish mutants and the X-Men and their own universe.
So that's the comic, team, and history. Now let's take a moment to gush about our VeVe exclusive rare and ultra rare covers. These covers are coming from Philip Tan and Israel Silva. Beyond just VeVe, because they both have exclusive work on the platform already, these 2 artists have been pumping out work at a fever pitch for Marvel. We're huge Star Wars and Mandalorian fans, so it's been really cool for us to collect the variants and covers coming from Silva as they hit the comic shops.
And before we check out the rest of these covers, a huge shout out to the Rhubarb Patch family. 2 new members have joined the patch, VeVe, Vault, and Jorge. We appreciate you 2 immensely. Vault has been supporting the channel for months now by sharing these info dumps on his drop day live streams. And we're super stoked to have both of you now joining the patch, and we hope that you get in on some of these members only giveaways. And you don't have to sign up or make a comment. Anyone that's a member of the patch is entered into our weekly members only giveaways, which we do on Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I remembered it all. With all that being said, let's look at the rest of these covers.
First, the classic cover is minting 12,000 editions. Bob McLeod was the cover artist for this one, with the author, like we talked about earlier, being Chris Claremont. And it's interesting to see how similar this cover is to the Marvel graphic novel book that predates it, but ultimately we're getting to see the core of the team here with Professor X reaching out to them telepathically.
The uncommon vintage variant is minting 4,500 editions. Cannonball gets the color selection on this cover, which we can dig because he's from Kentucky, so he gets our seal of approval. Real Talk Cannonball is a founding member of the team, co-leader, and when they are in the field meting out Justice, he is the field team leader.
Our first VeVe exclusive cover is the Rare Hero variant and is minting 2,000 editions. This one has some epic line art from Philip Tan, and we're seeing the hero lineup from the original cover, with Professor X dominating the left side of the cover. We really like that the signature banner Tan created left a blank spot for Silva, which we get to see filled in when he adds his colorist contribution in the next variant.
Speaking of, the ultra rare Vibranium variant is minting 1,000 editions. Israel Silva does his magic and splashed color and highlights all over this book. Cannonball's thermochemical energy acts as a sort of visual divider on the cover, acting as a separator and highlighter for the other members of the team. And as you can see, Silva's name gets added to the banner that Tan created in his black and white version. That's frickin' teamwork.
Last, the Secret Rare True Believer variant is minting 500 editions. This is an interior panel pull, and here's the panel it's being sourced from. You'll remember this panel as it was the one in the book we looked at earlier that introduced each character of the team on their own pages. This was a very common practice for comics of the era, and the way we've laid this panel onto the cover creates a solid sense of motion and action. For fans of the OG New Mutants and Cannonball in particular, they're gonna love this cover.
And that's a wrap for this info dump. Best of luck if you decide to go for this one. We'll probably roll the dice just one time on each of our accounts, and we'll probably try to swoop up the rare and ultra rare in the marketplace afterwards because I love those exclusive covers. Until we see you in tomorrow night's live stream, which will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, or the next info dump video. This is Corey.
And Heather.
Signing off.
Shout out to Corey and Heather. I'm going to link that video in the chat again so you guys can subscribe to their channel if you're not already subscribed. And I don't know about that. Kobe was asking me if I wanted to do another competition, who gets the lowest serial number, but this time the loser has to buy the winner a $30 NFT from Hero or OpenSea. I don't even want a $30 Hero NFT, to be honest. There was some stuff I did want to point out on my Twitter before we get started, because we got about 10-12 minutes before the drop begins. I mean, this was kind of dumb. I made a dad joke, and somebody actually went through with the dad jokes. I was like, if you put Alfred Kahn together with Alison Bamcat's portrait and call it Al Kahn, is dumb. I don't know why somebody did that. We do have our numbers that we're looking for today. 1983 is the year it was published. It did get published on March 1st, 1983, so you could look for 3183. I don't know if you get a lot extra for that. If it was a common, I'd say maybe 50 gems. You got your 616 and your 1939, of course. I do have a 1939 serial number of another comic. What is it, Powers of X #1, and it doesn't sell for much. I try to put it up for like 50, nobody's buying it, so I don't think you can get a ton for those 1939s, but they're cool to hold on to because, of course, that's the year that Marvel began. And yeah, somebody was mentioning that we got Miles Morales. A Miles Morales drop is coming for sure, but we don't know if they were possibly just talking about this one-of-one artwork, because the one-of-one artwork that was released on that app yesterday is Miles Morales. Is that the Miles Morales they were teasing? Somebody said if you listen closely to what they said, they actually said Miles Morales collectible, so probably not. And there's been a lot of speculation about what should be dropping for the Miles Morales. I actually did a poll on it. Would you rather have a Miles Morales where there was only a few editions, like 2,000, but it's going to be really hard to get on the drop, but it's going to have more value? Or would you want something where it's like 10,000 editions, everybody be able to get it on the drop, but it's going to be less than retail afterwards? Is a good question. I think I'd rather have the few and hard to hit on the drop, of course. I want it to be valuable. And then also Brock McBlockchain pointed out this, so I do got to point this out because this is pretty interesting. They're talking about how VeVe displayed true understanding of what fans actually want. Sure, they love technology, but they want to share it. They want to feel part of something bigger than them. VeVe partnered with the big guys and exhibited with Marvel and Target, the exclusive retail partner for the upcoming content-based merch, and demonstrated how technology can reward true fans and then provide them with the cool, authentic, and shareable ways to prove ownership in digital world. So they're talking about, to me, in my opinion, that sounds like they could be selling phygital items at Target, which would be like a collectible that you bought at Target that was a physical item that came with a promo code that you could enter into VeVe and get a matching NFT with. That's what it sounds like to me. I did do a little research when I was looking at it. Let me see, we do it this way. When I was looking at their website, they do have a page set up for digital Marvel collectibles on Target, and they have a couple of Xbox Series cards, but when you go into the characters, they have stuff about Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel, and Star-Lord there, so maybe that's what they're planning on dropping as digital collectibles that are associated with VeVe, which is great marketing. It's going to introduce people to NFTs in general, people who shop at Target, and other people who are trying to buy these collectibles anyway. Because if you're putting out Marvel collectibles and somebody knows nothing about NFTs, but they like that Marvel collectible, they're going to get it, and then they're going to read the back or the instructions that say, type this promo code into this VeVe app. Then they're going to download the VeVe app so that they can type the promo code in there. Boom, mass adoption. What's up, Camino? What's up, Marvelous Packs in the house? We got Smurf Debs. We got Omi Tony with the Givenchy badge. We got, oh, my bad, I already said Camino. It says, is the Miles Morales 1-of-1 real, or is it a concept graphic? See, I don't use the web app much. You have to get on the web app to see the 1-of-1s, but I'm pretty sure that's the new 1-of-1 that they're dropping for this week. They always put it up on Mondays. Long says at least it's easy to get them than the limited comics, exactly. VeVe and Target, yes, that's big stuff. I mean, I don't know that that's necessarily confirmed as what that says, but if you read into what Brock McBlockchain posted, that's what it sounds like to me. And Brock McBlockchain is like one of the main dudes. He practically works for VeVe. He knows the inside stuff. I always keep an eye on what he's saying. Tucson Collectible says, Target will merge the physical and NFT world for their customers. Peeps will learn about NFTs at Target. Absolutely. Did I do price predictions yet? I did, and they're all pretty similar. We can go over them again. We got another 7 minutes. They're not pretty, I'll be honest with you. You can pretty much see what people are doing here. They're all about the same. Well, they're not that low, BDP. 30 for a secret rare. Even I would buy a secret rare for 30 gems. But they are pretty low. You're seeing a lot of 40, 43s, 39s. What's up, Froey? Comey in the house. How many am I going for today? My plan is to roll the dice and go for one and try to get a lower serial number than Kobe. Good luck today, Kyla. Good luck, Marvelous Pack says, get ready for YouTube Target hunting videos for VeVe Mighty and NFT promos. I need to get some type of camera set up where I can live stream while I'm out at Target. Absolutely. That would be dope. But I mean, when we went for hero cards, they were supposed to be at Walmart's, and I went to so many Walmarts. I mean, not a million of them, but I went to quite a few, and I never found hero cards ever. I even asked the people at the front desk. They didn't know what I was talking about. Killing L says the web app doesn't have any new artwork up yet. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't look at the web app a lot, so maybe that 1-of-1 is not legit. Where did it even come from? I thought it was legit. Let me go look, see where that came from, that 1-of-1. Yeah, I just saw it. I saw the screenshot. Somebody posted a screenshot somewhere. Maybe no. Maybe that's not on the app. Somebody said it was on the app, and I believed them. I'm gullible. I don't look at the web app myself, so it seemed legit to me. Apparently that's not on the web app yet. Kobe Collect says, here on Funko hybrids, ooh, matching physical and digital is important at this stage in Web3. Absolutely. We're not in the AR, VR world yet. Yeah, and I like the fact that VeVe could possibly be partnering with Target to do the same thing. Wax did a Target partnership for Jurassic Park collectibles, and people got so mad they were getting a free NFT with their toy. Why would you get mad? You don't have to go get the NFT. You don't have to download the app. You already got your toy that you paid for. K Bacon going for 1 today. I said 2 before. Uh-oh. So he's going down. That's not... You're supposed to be going up in your the amount you're going for. Dub says that hero hunt was brutal. Went to so many Walmarts for nothing. And plus, I live out in Indiana. Nobody else was looking for hero cards. I just don't think they sent them out here. Killadell says he doesn't see the 1-of-1 on the web app, so maybe it's not on there. Kobe Clay says Target X VeVe Collectibles is really good for a lot of reasons. It's a good step. I agree 100%. Tucson Collectibles says, I just bought as many packs as I could from the peeps who were out hunting. I was able to get a couple pre-order packs. I mean, I guess it was a box. A couple pre-order boxes. I sent one of the boxes to my homie in Belgium because he couldn't get them any other way. And the other box I opened and I sold them as singles on eBay and made a killing on them because nobody else was selling them on eBay at the time. And they were just gobbling them up for way too much. Dub says, that's my screenshot. Oh, it only pops up in VeVe feed as of now. It just popped up yesterday. So it's Dub Dollar who gave me that 1-of-1 Miles Morales screenshot. He's saying that Miles Morales only pops up in the VeVe feed, but it hasn't popped up to bid on yet. I thought that always came out on Mondays. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with that 1-of-1. Is this drop worth going for? I mean, if you want to gamble, it is, but it's most likely that if you get a common, an uncommon, or a rare, that those are going to be below retail. You could possibly get an ultra rare or a secret rare, but if we're looking at edition sizes, there's only 1,500 of those two total compared to 18,500. So your chances is low. Yeah, like Less than 10% chance to get the ultra rare or the secret rare. Of course, with the common, uncommon, and rare, you could get lucky and hit one of these lucky serial numbers, which give you a little bit extra, but not a ton. It's probably not worth the gamble mathematically, but we just like green trucks over here. Now, what I'm curious about, and I'd like to know if any of you guys, especially Marvelous Packs, I know you're in the chat, we probably got some other Star Wars fans, Camino's in here. What is this thing that's dropping tomorrow? I don't really know what it is. Is this a comic? I guess it's a comic. It says, on the desert world of Tatooine, witness, I don't know, hunt down Jedi in hiding, Obi-Wan Kenobi in a tale set between Star Wars Episode 3 and 4. That word again. Star Wars Tales #1 anthology drops with 5 cover rarities and Blindbox. So is it a comic? I'm assuming it's a comic if it has 5 rarities. Star Wars Tales #1. I've never heard of this. How do we look this up? What kind of information can you comic guys provide us about this? Let's see what Dr. Strange talking about. He says it's a comic, The Black Wookiee from Boba Fett. Oh, I haven't seen that. The Black Adam trailer looks really good. My kid was just watching that this morning. He was like, look, it's The Rock.
Yeah, I saw that.
Emotions. What's up, Emotions? Good luck today. DJ Tico says there's a cause physical drop today. Ooh, I don't know if any homies like cause. Yeah, people are always talking about cause, and they're going to be hyped for whenever it drops on the app. People assume that it will one day. J-May says, rather everybody that wants to get one, 10K will not be a lot when mass adoption occurs. Wanting high value instantly is short-sighted. Yeah, I mean, the fact that if you have low value, good NFTs that people are going to want in the future, you can stack them up for cheap. That's what I'm doing with T-Rexes. So you got a point, but I kind of like the low edition high value now, so I can flip and get a bunch of gems so I can buy stuff like golden moments or other things that I want to stack. Magic Ball says Vault is pulling an ultra rare today. I hope you're right. That comic's worse than this one? Oh no. What do you think about the VeVe logo flipping Walt for a brief moment yesterday? I'd rather have Walt, and I'm not even very big on Walt. Girls don't become girls overnight, says J May. That's a good point. It's a comic come out. So it's a brand new comic. Ultra rare T-Rex down to 69. There's something I want to buy first. I gotta see. And plus they haven't paid for my Eye of Agamotto. Whoever won the auction, if you're in the chat, make that payment, bro. I got stuff to buy. Kobe Clark says some things on VeVe will never reach all-time highs again. Never, ever? I don't know about that. Robert Rosada says, I think it's a brand new that's released in June 2022. That's what I'm hearing. All right, guys, we got a minute and 44 seconds before the drop begins. I mean, I could do Secret Rare Gate today. Why not? It's not like it's going to freeze up. Cause drop today. Cause collectibles are super cool. Yeah, they do look cool. I think they're expensive, though. Just buy them in an hour if that's your thought process, says Golden Retriever Boy. Anon says, is this drop worth it? It is not worth it. Unless you get a Secret Rare and an Ultra Rare, you get lucky. Bob Sales says, I also see the one of one last night on the web app store, but it's gone today. What's up with that? Interesting. What's up, Astro VeVe? Good luck today, my man. What's up, Dustin Kozak? Good luck, everybody in the chat. We got Albonia, the OG here, says, I feel this comic is a huge pass. It does seem like we got 49% of the chat say that they are not going for this one. We got 31% say they're going for 1. 12% are going for 2. 8% say they're going for 3 or more, although I don't know if I believe them. Good luck, Thomas G. Just here to chill. Well, then no good luck then. Good luck on the market if you're going to be sniping. There's some serial numbers I'll be looking for today, especially that 1983 serial number. That's the one to get. You could probably get, I say 3 to 500 for that. Buying on market for $1.99. I don't blame you if you're stacking comments on this. You should start a mint predictions contest. I think 3K will sell in the next 24 hours. You might be right. All right, guys, keep in mind we're going to end this stream early today so that me and VeVe Arcade can start our VeVe Trivia stream. We'll be doing VeVe Trivia an hour after this drop begins at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I've got a lot of cool NFTs to give out as prizes. I think we're going to have Musty on the channel to participate in person, and anybody else who wants to come on and answer the questions in person through Zoom are welcome to. Otherwise, we'll ask the questions in the chat like we usually do and take the 5 first people to get the correct answer, put them on the wheel of names, spin it, and whoever it lands on will get that prize. Paul Barron Networks in the chat. What's up? The box office powerhouse that was New Mutants. Yeah, New Mutants, this one, it doesn't sell for much in the physical world. New Mutants 98, on the other hand, has a great first appearance, so that one's still valuable, but this one, not so much. People are not bullish on this comic. Price predictions are low today. DJ Tico says, I'm a DGen. I'll hit that buy now 3 times. We got plenty of DGens in the chat. They said 8% we're going for 3 or more. But he says 1983, you mean 1982? No, that can't be correct. I don't know my rarity yet. I have to wait till it gets delivered to find out. But that can't be correct. It was published in 1980. 83. Let's look it up. Make sure I'm right here. I looked it up through the Marvel database. www.marvel.com. Published March 1st, 1983. So that's why I got that serial number 3183 could be possibly valuable. Is that wrong? Is Marvel wrong on that? Does Go Collect have a different number? Hope not. All right, let me bring it back. Let's see what you guys are doing on this one. Christian pulled a 3-digit. J Money grabbed one. Congratulations. All the W's in the chat. Slack Rex got one. JGP. J Money got it but decided not to get it. Uncle Zaza pulled a secret rare already. That's a quick delivery. Let me see if I got mine delivered yet. Very quick delivery. Mine is still pending, which means several were sold. About 400 have been delivered so far. And let's see what we got on prices. Greg Fogarty, not a good start for this T-Gen. Tucson Collectibles got a 4-digit. I got a 5-digit, so it wasn't beautiful. Let's see how many are listed so far. We got a secret rare at 143. We got an ultra rare at 40. We got a rare at 10. That's probably worth buying, honestly. Or not. Somebody got it before I could. We got uncommons at 6 gems. That's a little high already. And the commons are at 4, 5, then 6. Still waiting for my delivery. We'll see what kind of rarity I got. Probably just going to go ahead and let it go as soon as it gets here. Clay got a great serial number at $29.99, and he got $39.19, so not bad. I got a 5-digit on mine. Green Truck says I got $253. Let's go, Yoda Soldier. VeVe Darklink got not a good serial number. Maybe it's a secret rare, though. Pixel Pudding says first time I'm stopping at 1 for comics. Yeah, I don't think I've ever skipped a comic. But there are several I went only for 1 for, like this one. Here we go. Give me that secret rare. We got a Common Gang. I'm going to go ahead and let that common fly off into the market. We'll put it up for $327. Get whatever we can back for it. I don't plan on holding these, so no big deal to me. It was just a gamble, and I lost. 3K meant for Doctor Strange. Yeah, I got a 5-digit personally. J May with the 1982 is in bold letters on the app. Oh. Well, then why does it tell me 1983? It does say start year 1982. I mean, I'm not a comic guy. Marv, where you at, Marv? Help us out. Why does it say 1982 in the app? When I look up this and on the Marvel.com, it says it was published March 1st, 1983. Maybe y'all should be looking for 1982. Don't take my word on it. I'm not a comic guy. I just look up stuff on the internet. -6 gems for, says Dan. Hey, I only lost 3.5, right? Because I got $350 back for it. Bruin says, love to meet TC Jerry someday. Tucson Collectibles, and just stare at him. He would just run away and go hide in the corner. Why am I reading this? Hammoon is in the house. What's up, Hammy? Good luck, everybody, going for this drop. Dub says, sorry, Balt, my magic ball must be broke. Yeah, you said I was going to get an ultra rare. I wish I would have got an ultra rare today. The ultra rares look really nice. I'll be surprised if they don't do well. We need a back out so we can see exactly how many are listed. It's not showing us the right number. Secret rares, only 4 on the market, and they're at 110. There's Uncle Zaza. Congratulations, Zaza. We got a 3-digit for 30 gems at the floor. I'm going to pass on it, though, for now. I'm sure somebody probably already grabbed that. Rares, there's 12 on the market, and it's at a 12-gem floor. Uncommons, 4 gems, and the commons, 3 gems. Probably got a lot lower to go, but I'll keep my eye open for good serial numbers. Keep in mind the floor price is 3 gems if you're sniping, so you don't want to pay too much. What's up, Diamond Inc? Typo should be 83. Dr. Strange said it should be 83, and he's a comic guy. What's up, Kurazami? The sniper's in the chat. I'm doing good. I didn't get a great drop today, but I could still snipe something on the market, especially if you're in here chatting and not sniping. That's one less sniper I have to go against. I'm keeping my eye open for some 3 digits at floor price or lower. We need our sniping music going here in a minute. Let me get a little caffeine to help my clicking skills. 689. I'll pass on that. Kobe, I'm sure you won the on the competition for who got the lowest serial number today, because mine was super high. That's what I said, J Money. Why am I reading this? I was halfway through the comment before I realized I probably shouldn't be reading this out loud. Haven't spoken to my mom in a couple of weeks. I guess I'll give her a call. Interesting. Adam says that is because there is usually a 3-month gap between published dates and when it finished hitting shelves. Interesting. So which one were you looking for? I guess you got to look for the one in the app. So I think 1982 would be a better serial than 1983 today. You got to go with what the app says. So I'm going to keep my eye out for 1982. But if I find 1983 for floor price, I'd probably grab it. Some comic people might want that serial number. All right, let's get our sniping music going. I'm ready to grab some low serial numbers. Like I said, I'll be ending the stream early today so we can do our Tuesday VeVe trivia. I'll be connecting with VeVe Arcade. We'll be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 54 minutes, to give you guys some chances to win some cool NFTs by answering VeVe related questions. All right, let me get this set up to where you guys can see what we're listening to. And we're off. Jonas says I got 5 secret rares. That's cap. Went for 2. Suspense Gate now for Froey Comey. Albonia bought one. My green truck did not load. Suspense Gate. Kobe says he didn't go for any. So I guess that means I won then. If you didn't go for any, can't be wasting 7 gems. That's 10% of Timon and Pumbaa. That's a good point. 2 gems now. We got 2 gems. We got a 3-digit for 23. We got 424 for 15. Alright, keep our eye out for some good cereals. But I'm going to be picky about prices though. I'm not sniping anything I can't flip automatically. 875 for 11. Tempting. Whatever happened to Ash Cook? That's a good question. I haven't seen Ash Cook in a while. I was thinking about it the other day. Shout out to K Collections in the chat. Kyler got a 3-digit rare today. Congratulations. Comic Culture says I own this physical comic, and on the first page it says March 1983. On the cover it says 1982, but there's usually a delay. So there's Comic Culture with his take on it. I got to go with what's in the app. So my 1983 is actually wrong. Man, that's rough. I got to check that next time when I come up with my serial numbers to look for. Check the app instead of marvel.com apparently. But I feel like 1983 would still have some extra value because of that. But 1982 should be more valuable. We'll go back and check all these floor prices real quick. Looks like somebody just paid for that Eye of Agamotto I sold. Might go buy that thing I said I was going to buy. Oh yeah, I got lots of gems now. Alright, I'm going to go buy something that I feel like is a good pickup right now. I'm not trying to pump it. You don't have to buy it. I'm just saying I'm buying one of these, and I'll tell you why I buy it after I buy it. There's a particular reason why I'm buying it. I mentioned it in a video a couple months ago. We got Decon coming up in November. Was it like a month away? About a month away. And the keynote speaker for Decon is this artist right here, Tristan Eaton. So I feel like you could possibly get an airdrop or something special for owning that set. And I've owned it before. I'm a big fan of this set. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this set back up again to hold during Comic-Con. I mean, not Comic-Con, Designer-Con. Alright, there's 2 of them, there's 3 of them. And 1 more. Go ahead and pick up this set real quick, then we'll get back to sniping. Plus the edition size on that OG Devil Bunny, the ultra rare, is very low, and it is the original design for those Dunny toys that are super popular. So yeah, I had mentioned I was going to be picking that up before Decon in the video, and I am in fact. As soon as I get the gems, I was planning on grabbing that. I'm not trying to pump it, I'm just letting y'all know what I'm buying. What's up, Yo-Yo? Maybe the New Mutants will be very popular. What if they come out with a new Mutants movie, and I can see that possibly happening, and if so, and the movie's good, then yeah, it could pump in price. This might be one that's kind of like what I consider a rookie baseball card, where you're picking up a young player because you think that they're going to have a great career and end up in the Hall of Fame. It's the same with a comic like this. If you think this is something that's going to end up being a popular movie or a popular series, and that's going to cause the value to go up, now's the time to pick it up before people realize it. J May says, how was your fantasy week? Bro, dude, man, I didn't realize that my number 1 pick for my team, Indianapolis Colts running back, was out this week, and I forgot to take him out of my lineup, so I probably lost that game. We could check it real quick. Man, speaking of football, and I know a lot of people don't care about football, but for those who are keeping up with football at all and watched last night's game, that roughing the passer call against my Kansas City Chiefs, one of my favorite teams, was the most ridiculous call like in the history of the NFL. It was the worst roughing the passer call I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure half of y'all know what I'm talking about because people were talking about it forever. It looks like I actually won this week. All right, this is the week that I didn't have my coach running back, but this is the Omi Homie League. We play for 20,000 Omi tokens each. Winner gets 200,000 Omi tokens. I'm 4-1 today. Lamar's been carrying me, my favorite player in the league, Lamar Jackson. I picked him up very early in the draft too. People thought I was crazy, but it's paying off. So that team's looking good. My Louisville Cardinals in the Omi League, and then the VeVe Army League. That's one where I had Jonathan Taylor in, so I probably lost. Ooh, I pulled it off. Let's go. I actually won that game. So I'm 4-1 in this one too against Obi Shinobi. Sorry, Shinobi. Tom Brady came through with 20 points, 19.74 points. So yeah, it looks like I had a good week. Looks like I had a good week in the fantasy football team. I need to go through. There's a couple guys I want to pick up that are free agents right now. But yeah, did y'all see that roughing the... Let me check the chat. Did y'all see that roughing the passer? Worst call ever. Jimbo knows. Eagles. Tucson is always saying Eagles. Just traded the 55 eye for a rabbit. Basically, yeah. 22 fantasy teams. The crowd was awesome. Yeah, absolutely. That was a big controversy, that call. I don't want to go and look up the video or anything for you, but just check it out. The worst call in NFL history. That's my poor Chiefs. The guy sacked the quarterback. It was a beautiful sack. There was nothing wrong with it at all. Caused the fumble, recovered the fumble, and then they brought it back. I won 200-94 on ESPN. Let's go. My other 21 teams are money teams. Good stuff. Yeah, I've been a Chiefs fan since back when they had Montana, Christian Okoye, all of those school players. New Mutants won't come to the MCU for a while. They have to establish OG characters first. Yeah, like I was saying when we were watching the VeVe 3 video, I'd never heard of any of those characters. Apparently, this Cannonball guy is from Kentucky, which that's about my area, my neck of the woods, so I kind of like that. Maybe he'll be an interesting character to read about. The call was legit. Oh, Ash Cook is in the chat. Ash Cook is in the chat with some real cap. Now, chill out with the Kaepernick. Kaepernick is underrated. He should be in the league. We both have Eckler. My team average was 130 points a week. Adam's got a good team then. Let's go. Abdullah says, check my previous message. Let me go back. Bro spent 500 gems faster than my girlfriend when she goes shopping. I heard that. I had that planned out, though. I told people I was going to be buying that. And I don't want to go back on my word. I think it's a good pickup. Like I said, Tristan Eaton's going to be the last speaker on the last day of DCon. In my opinion, that's like the keynote speaker. And I was hoping that you get an airdrop for holding those or some type of benefit. But either way, the edition size is really low, and the floors were super thin too. They're most definitely not establishing OG characters in the MCU anymore. Well, I mean, it feels like the MCU story has kind of ended where they're at right now after the Avengers stuff, and they're going to have to come up with another story. So maybe they'll need new characters for that. 212 for 37.99. My bench scored more than my starters. I hate when that happens. Kelsey carried me to victory. Yeah, I think I have Kelsey on one of my teams. Adam says, to play it safe in the future, anything on site that says published between January and March, assume it came out a year before in December. Usually Marvel gets it right. Interesting. Yeah, I had the wrong year on there. We need to be looking for 1982. I've been a fan since the Nigerian Nightmare 2. Marcus Allen, yes sir. I was super excited when Marcus Allen and Joe Montana came to the Chiefs on the same year. I was like, oh, nobody's beating them, but they didn't do nothing. They got beaten in the playoffs, like first round. And then they both retired, I think. Not seeing anything worth sniping yet. Keep my eye out open, but like I said, I'm going to be ending the stream earlier so we can get set up for VeVe trivia today. I'm a Chiefs fan since we were bad. I know, I was a fan when they were bad too. Look at Ash Cook up here. I was a fan through the dark times. I am through the Colts too, whenever Andrew Luck retired at age 18 or something. I don't know what happened with that guy. And then we stunk for the next 10 years. What was the defensive end names? The Chief who was great? Neil Smith or Derek Thomas. You're talking about the linebacker Derek Thomas. I've been a Raiders fan my whole life, and they have always been bad. They've not always been bad. When I was a kid, the Raiders were good. Stop acting like Brady isn't getting number 8 this year. I try not to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady's been crushing my Colts my whole entire life. Even when we had Peyton Manning, it was Tom Brady always stopping us from getting to the Super Bowl. 2 comments for Darklink. Tough day. I agree, I just closed the bunny set. Let's go, Steven Duarte. I wasn't trying to pump that or anything, but I won't be mad if it does pump, I'll be honest. I'm not selling mine anyway, until after VCon, if anything. Mark Gordon got a secret rare today with first in the chat gate. He was the first in the chat, and I've told y'all before, that's a gate in its own. It's good luck to be first in the chat for the live stream, and Mark Gordon pulled the secret rare today. Congratulations. 212, somebody's trying to sell that bad. That 212 for 34. Chiefs haven't been bad often in my lifetime. Oh, they were bad for a long time. When you were a kid, ever since I've been a fan, the Raiders have been... Well, I'm pretty old. Brady's the GOAT. Unfortunately, you gotta admit he is. Just look at the numbers. Chiefs were always 9-7. That sounds about right. Look at that floor. It says Steven Duarte. Oh, I don't know if I want to go look at it. All right, we'll go check it out. It was at what I just paid, like 350, 330. Man, I've already made 200 bucks. It went up from 330 to 575. I wasn't trying to pump it or anything, but I did want to buy it on stream so you guys know what I'm buying, because I did mention I was gonna buy that. Let's check these floors out. It's only 12 on the market. 80 gems for the secret rare. Secret rare is holding up pretty good in price. Ultra rares at 16, lower than my prediction already. Ultra rares under retail just barely. Uncommon 240, and we got the common at 225. I bet Brady is so happy that Giselle is gone. Where is she gone? What do you mean Giselle's gone? Is she single now? Let me know. Let me know. I need to hit her up. Slow delivery says Winkle Kerr. I just think maybe they're not selling out. You think it is slow deliveries? Maybe if you just picked one up, it might take a while. There's only 4,000 delivered so far. Alright, let's go in here and see if any good serial numbers pop. It might not go all the way down to like 150 or 125 as some people were predicting, just because not that many have sold. That would be worth sniping right there. 770 for 2. I was kind of slow on my reaction time. Single and ready to mingle. Giselle, what's her Twitter? I'm just kidding, y'all. Tom Brady's getting a divorce? Are you serious? Why? Sly and his gal are back together. Sly, is that Sylvester Stallone? I don't know who Sly is. Lifelong Bears fan. Jimbo Lee Lingo, my man. Thank you, bro, for the super chat. Appreciate you. You hooked me up with a good super chat the other day, too. Let's see if Robot Lady's talking. There she is. Thank you, Jimbo Lee Lingo, for the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Bought one 10 minutes ago and still don't have it, so apparently they're not all delivered. There might be more so than we think. 241 now down to $25.99. Keep my eye out for some of these low cereals. Giselle's about to get with AB. Who's AB? I don't know who that is. Lifelong Bears fan, been bad except for 2 of the Bears are always bad. That's like the Jets right there. Somebody was bragging about the Jets the other day, and then they got stomped this week. Only 25%, so there's a lot to be delivered apparently still. VVAR guys in the house. Did you go for it? I skipped it. I went for it. I got a common, and I sold my common. But I sold it kind of quick. Sold it for $350. Shout out to Michael, got that snipe. Sold it for $350, so I saved $1. But on the other hand, I already made like $200 on this bunny that I bought. Gotta love them bunnies. Giselle's about to get with David Yu. I can see that. I can see that happening. Did the Jets win? I don't know. I thought they were making fun of the Jets. $10 for $99.99. I like stuff like that. That's a good price for it too. I wonder if somebody sniped that. I'm gonna stay away from it though. I gotta save my jimmies. Antonio Brown, he was a receiver, used to be Brady's friend. That'd be messed up right there. Is that legit, or did you just make that up? Can buy one back and have 1 gem extra, says VVAR guy. I don't think I'm going to be sniping any of these. I mean, that $99.99 for 10, something worth grabbing and maybe putting up for auction. Could get something for it. I'd pay $7.69 for 717. I bet we can flip that real quick. Maybe? What do you think? 15 gems? I bet I can get 15 for that. Where are my comics? Why isn't it showing it to me? There we go. What do you think? Can we get $14.99 for that? Get my money back for today's drop. We'll see if that works. When is David Yu going to be on the stream? I don't know. I'll send him a message and ask. Actually, the Jets won 40-17. All right, I won't make fun of the Jets then. They're 3-2 now. They're 3-2. The Jets fans are excited. Let's see if that 717 sells for me. It's a palindrome, 3-digit. Chupacabra says, sounds like Jill forgot she ain't the prize. She can be replaced immediately. I'm sure Tom can be replaced immediately too. Let's be honest now. It's Giselle we're talking about. DJ Tico says, what do you mean Chupacabra? She's worth hundreds of millions? Yeah, well, I don't know if she's worth more than Brady. I wouldn't go that far. I would think Brady's worth more than Giselle. What's a blockchain? Of course he picked that up. BE in the chat with a snipe. Put it back up for 24. I don't think that 717 is sold for me yet. Let's see if it sells before we end the stream. Like I said, guys, we'll be ending the stream a little bit early today because we got to set up VeVe Trivia. We'll be starting VeVe Trivia in 40 minutes at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and VeVe Arcade will be live to ask you guys some VeVe Trivia questions and to hand out some OpenSea NFT prizes. I think I'm going to relist that 717 for a little lower. Giselle is worth more than Brady. Okay, I didn't know. My bad, dang. Adam got the number 82 logo. Congratulations. Meeting David was awesome. I will try to grab a logo for you next. I don't know if he's going to let you do that, but congratulations on getting the 2-digit logo, too. Apparently, Giselle is worth more, says Tucson Collectibles. Okay. I didn't know. Felt like quarterbacks made a lot. Patriots having a rough time trying to replace Brady. Yeah, I can see that. They're probably missing him right now. Giselle's worth 2 times Brady. That is nuts. Wow, supermodels make more than quarterbacks? I feel like quarterbacks do more work, but I don't know. Maybe not. Neither one of them are doing a lot. They both have great jobs, let's be honest. When I was born, Tucson, Stone Age. You're not that old. DJ Tico says Giselle's net worth was way higher than Brady's. That's why Brady always took low contracts. Ooh, that makes sense though. More Kid Arcade to up our chances to win the physical painting by Arcade. That's correct. Kid Collections. I do believe that VeVe Arcade will be giving out some of his Kid Arcade NFTs as prizes today. And as I mentioned, I pulled up my OpenSea account. I've got some cool stuff to give away. This is a pretty cool project, the Cryptodyra Turtles. We got the Weird Wackos. We got this Regina Elisabetta. And then we got some more stuff up here. A Crow on Ink, AI's interpretation of the blockchain. These are all going to be prizes for VeVe Trivia today, plus Kid Arcade NFTs. I just bought a Joe Madureira Batman. Good stuff. It looks so sick, and only 128 gems. I like the Becky Cloonan a lot too, and Nightwing's one I've been thinking about picking up. Giselle is one of the highest paid supermodels. The reason why the Patriots had a good O-line was actually because of Giselle. Well, Giselle's the reason why the Patriots had a good offensive line. I never put those two together, but it makes sense because Tom Brady was able to save a little money and not take as big a contract so they could spend more money protecting him with the offensive line. That makes sense. All right, I paid $7.69 for this. I'm off to do $9.99 in a minute. Let's go $13.50 on it. Let's go $13.50. Be like a 4-gem profit. Big money. I'm underneath that 770, so maybe that looks more enticing for whoever's thinking about sniping it. Like I also made right away the AR video. Yep, VeVe AR guy. Make sure you guys are following him on Instagram. He always puts out augmented reality videos of the newest drops so you can see what they look like in AR. Kryptoni says they should really cut the edition size of the common and uncommon. It's becoming an obvious money grab, even though it's all up to you whether you go for it or not. Could be more fun though with low editions. I mean, they do low editions every once in a while. I don't even want to see another one of those 1000 edition comics like was it ASM 252? Those are so scarce that you can't even afford them. I don't think they should be that scarce. Which Batman is your favorite? Definitely Becky Cloonan. That's the one I always own one of. Big Becky Cloonan fan. Price is really low on that one right now. Plus it's from the first drop. Of course, I mean, I guess would I put Todd above Becky Cloonan? I mean, I think Becky Cloonan looks better than the Todd. I mean, if we're talking about the best looking Batman, technically it's the Battle Statue. The Battle Statue looks way better than all the black and white Batmans in my opinion. And it's got Killer Croc in there. I do like the Becky Cloonan a lot. I've always liked that NFT. Let's see what the Bunny's doing. Bunny is up to 575. Love to see it. Alright, it's about time to end the stream so we can get set up with VeVe Arcade to get VeVe Trivia going. Make sure you guys come back for that. It'll be fun. And then tomorrow we got another drop. We got this Star Wars comic dropping that I don't know much about. I'm definitely going to need a VeVe and 3 info dump on. Tucson says, but taking less money for a better O-line means Brady gets to play longer. That's why he's still playing. So it's kind of a break even for Brady. Yeah, it makes sense. No problem, VeVe AR guy. Do you buy every comic? I always try to. Yeah, I think I went for every comic ever. I haven't necessarily gotten one. I didn't get it on AF-15. I bought one in the secondary. 367 for 15. And that 707, I don't think that's sold for me yet. I feel like those are good numbers to snipe, but they're just not selling. They're not reselling. Maybe I'm just salty for getting all high mint comments. I got one today, high mint, as high as possible. Becky is also sick in that mint. Yeah, I like that 1001 mint. Thank you. Star Wars comic tomorrow will sell about 15%. You might be right. Kyla's going to tell you trivia. I know she always has to work, though. If you weren't at work, we could have you on live going for the trivia with us. Is it worth selling Rare Mysterio? I thought you said Rey Mysterio. Rare Mysterio for 24. If you're needing gems, he probably won't pump for a while. Yeah, I would agree with that. He probably won't pump for a while. Although it's a nice looking rare because it actually is somewhat animated inside the helmet there. Let's see if I need to relist this. $13.50. I'm gonna put this up for $9.99. Just get the quick flip. That's like a $1, 1 gem profit. But I ain't got time to hold this kind of stuff. Put this up for $9.99. Then we're gonna end the stream, and then I will start up. I'll get the next stream set up. We'll have the chat room for the stream open in about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be starting the stream at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Zachary Roy from the Palace? Of course, I joined at the end. You always do join at the end, but that's all right. What is the trivia? We just ask you guys VeVe trivia questions, and if anybody is available to come on Zoom with us and go for the trivia questions live, then they'll get 3 questions, and if they get all 3 right, they'll get the prize. And if not, most time people won't come on. They're shy. So we just ask the chat, and then it's the first 5 people to get the correct answer in the chat. We throw them on the old Will It Names, if you haven't seen those before, and then we spin it, and whoever it lands on gets that prize. That's what we do for about an hour, and I got lots of good stuff to give away. And yeah, DJ Tico, we decided we're going to do the members only stream after tomorrow's drop. Tomorrow we got the comic dropping, and today we got trivia, so we'll do the members stream tomorrow. I got lots of good NFTs to give away to my Omi homies, all my members, like we do once a week, every week. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you don't come to trivia in about 30 minutes, then I will see you on tomorrow's drop. Tomorrow we got the Star Wars comic dropping, and I'm definitely going for at least one. I don't know if it's going to be profitable. We haven't seen any price predictions on that one yet, but I think it's going to look kind of like today's. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. See y'all in a bit. Later.